All right. All right, what's up, everyone? I just wanted to get up on here and talk for a little bit because my mind is just kind of racing, and so, I'm trying to be better at letting these things out instead of holding them in, type situation. And I don't really even know where I want to go with this video, honestly. Let's just kind of do an update on like my dating life. So first of all, there is no dating life. Let's get that very straight. I think I have gotten very comfortable with this idea that love, and I don't want to say that I don't have love, because I get love from friends and other places, but I have gotten very comfortable with the idea that maybe love is not going to happen for me. And I say that because, I'm 28 years old. I'm not in a relationship. My last relationship was 2-3 years ago, I think. And that did not end very good. And it's taken me a really long time to get over it. And honestly, as I sit here, I'm not going to lie, I don't think I'm fully over it yet. And I don't know how long it takes to get over somebody in this way, I think it is really, I don't even know what I would say. I think it is hard for you to get over someone who you really liked and you planned out a future with, right? You will get into a relationship and you will plan out what your life looks like with this person. You know what I mean? You'll plan out future dates and future holidays and what celebrating with them would feel like. You know what I mean? And so I think that when these things don't work out that way, it kind of damages you in a sense, right? And so, I'm 2 years, 3 years out now still thinking about this person when certain things come up, right? And I didn't want to overshare with my friends. I have been really trying to get out of this, having super deep conversations about my life with all my friends, because I'm starting to realize that sometimes you have to keep stuff to yourself, right? Because people will see it and judge you, and they don't even know that they're judging you, right? And you share these things with your friends because you feel like, I should be able to tell you these things. And, you'll start to realize, well, dang, maybe they don't want to know this. Or maybe this is not a part of my chapter that this person can help me with. And that's fine. I think that's something that you learn, right, as you kind of go. But as I sit here, I think about an anniversary date that's coming up soon. And I immediately started to kind of feel numb to this idea that at one point, this day brought me so much joy, and that this day meant the world to me. I would be planning something. There's a plane going by. I am not smoking a cigarette. This is definitely a joint. It looks like a cigarette. That's how it's packaged. But yeah, it just is crazy that this date that used to bring me so much joy now brings me kind of anxiety. You know what I mean? I am not going to sit here and cry. That's what I'm not going to do today. I'm not going to do that today. But, I don't know. It's crazy because I grew up always believing in this fairy tale of love and believing that, my person would come along and, save me in a sense. You know what I mean? And I am still very much young. I know I have so much life to live. And, I might not find it in my 20s. I might not find it in my 30s. I might not find it in my 40s. But at some point, I think, when do you continue to move on with your life, right? Because my whole life, I've always wanted a partner to travel with. I've always wanted someone who I could travel the world with and see new things and witness new experiences. And I've had to form that with my group of friends, and that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. I have had to learn that intimacy looks a lot different for certain people, right? There are some people who can be in relationships and get this full intimacy that they crave and they want, and there are some of us, you have to find it and make it in other situations, you know what I mean? And I honestly think now, like, I had a moment, you know, a few videos back where I thought I wanted to like kind of get serious with this guy who was feeding me a fairy tale, you know, to get what he wanted at the end of the day. And what's so funny is you'll tell somebody like, you don't have to do that kind of stuff, you know, I'm an adult, we can do what it is, and that's what it is. But like, people think that they have to feed you this fairy tale because they think that's only how they can like get you, you know what I mean? And so I think now, like, dang, if I was to actually start dating, would I be ready? Do you know what I mean? Like, am I ready to date? Am I fully healed enough to think that I can even entertain the idea that somebody is being so truthful with me? And I don't think I am, because I have problems now with friends and trying to like maintain those friendships and those relationships. So to think that I remotely even think that getting in a relationship would be something beneficial to me, and I don't think that it would not be, I just don't think that it would be fully beneficial. I think that if I got into a relationship with somebody, I could potentially still be a very toxic individual just because I don't think I'm fully healed, and I am looking for outlets in order to be healed. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it just gets tiring sometimes. It gets exhausting. I'm really working on just maintaining emotions in general, which is really hard for me, honestly. It's gotten really hard over these past few years, and I have chosen to allow my emotions to show themselves like fully, and it's thrown a lot of people off from me. And like, it just sucks. It sucks. No one tells you when you are growing up how life is really gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, no one says you're gonna lose friends and this is how you have to deal with it. You're gonna get in relationships and people are gonna cheat on you, and this is how you have to deal with it. You know, people are gonna lie to you, and this is how you deal with finding out lies. Like, I didn't get that kind of teaching growing up. And so now that I am an adult and I'm facing all of these issues and like learning people, it feels very much weighed on me. And so now I've had to learn how to release all of that and get it all out and just let it out. And it is exhausting, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. And again, like, I didn't really know where this video was going. I thought it was gonna be me talking about love. I think it's just me really rambling, just kind of about life. And like, I'm not sad. I am content. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with where I'm at. I do know I want there to be some huge changes. I do think this will probably be my last year in the Bay Area. I am thinking of potentially 2 different places to move that are outside of California. I always had this idea that I would want to move back to LA and kind of be closer to my family, and I love my family, no shade to them, but I still think that I have a lot of growing up to do, and I have a lot of learning what being an adult really is, even at 28, to where I don't want to go back home, because to me it kind of felt like if I went back home, that was me kind of be like knowing who I was. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's hard to explain it, but LA I don't think is the move right now. And I don't know, in 6 months I could sit here and be like, I'm moving to LA, guys, but I don't know. I don't know what that looks like yet. And I think it's this unknown that scares me, although I'm trying to be in the present and I'm trying to live in the present. You know what I mean? That's sometimes difficult for me, but and yeah, I didn't really have anything else to say, honestly. I just wanted to let this out. You guys know I'm trying to do something different where I sometimes will just hop on and just talk and just see what happens, and really honestly let it out. I would recommend this to anybody, even if you don't post it, right? Like, I have decided to really change the direction of my YouTube channel, and with some videos get a little deeper than what I would normally feel comfortable doing. And so this is one of those videos. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.